Welcome, it's your coach Borino, special edition COVID-19 live Borino on Rockstars every Tuesday. Good to see you. Man, I don't know. How do you function in these things? I hate it. I mean, you know what's really hard about these masks? I understand why we wear them. I understand. I'm not against them. But drinking coffee, goddamn hard. Impossible almost. So I'm all for the safety and the compliance, but you don't mind if I take these off, right? We'll be okay. We'll keep social distancing. Good to see you, my friends. For those of you who are just joining us for the first time, my name is Borino. I've been a real estate coach, first an agent, now a coach, an author. I have several systems out there on expired listings for sell by owners, mainly how to get listings. I teach. I do live sessions. I'm an expert on communication. I teach stuff that does not require complicated systems, a lot of money, advertising. You don't need to be pushy, salesy, scripted, arrogant, aggressive to get a lot of business. That's how I got business, and that's what I teach you guys now. And with that, we do these live Q&A sessions. Good to have you, my friends. Let me turn this off. Enough pompous self-presentation of my name. It's just Borino, no last name. Don't ask why. It's a story for another broadcast. Anyway, how have you been? How do you like the new setup? Yeah? You guys are liking it? What do you think? We're going to be talking about thriving during these absolutely unprecedented crazy times. Where is the business right now? Where is the business headed? How I can help you convert more prospects into clients, into listings, into commissions right now. I call it Cappuccino with Borino. I have this lovely cappuccino in front of me. Whatever questions you have, please post them. I'll be more than happy to answer. So let's see what our good friend Jason is saying. He says, have a referral that is a buyer from a friend. Typically don't take buyers, but it was a referral. Had her in a pending deal. Inspection went poorly and a buyer wanted out of the deal. Since then, I've showed her a few homes and she seemed cool, but she's recently gone cold and not responding to text. She mentioned looking for an apartment temporarily, but still wanted to buy. Any thoughts on should I just let her go? The quick answer, Jason, no. And I know that's not really what I normally tell you guys is don't work with buyers. I would not let her go for one simple reason. You treat referrals differently than you would a regular buyer. Because now, the relationship you have with the person who referred this buyer to you, you can put in jeopardy by not doing your best. With that being said, you cannot afford to invest a lot of time, effort, and energy, working with someone like this. If somebody goes cold on you, there are only two reasons. Only two reasons. Moving is no longer a priority for them. Now, in her case, it could be all kinds of things. You guys been in this business long enough, you understand that it can be health reasons, it could be money reasons, relationship reasons, job reasons. There's all kinds of factors that can suddenly change on people that will derail their plans to move. That's possibility number one. Possibility number two, they still want to move, but something shifted in a relationship with you. And this is one of the reasons why I so adamantly discourage you from working with buyers. You see, you don't offer any value. And I hate to bring this to you, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, and I hate to burst your bubble. But friends, working with buyers, they see no value working with you. Don't give me this bullshit, I'll find you the property, I'm going to negotiate the best deal for you. Nonsense. You're going to try to convince them to write the best offer possible. You're going to put it together. You're going to present it to the listing agent. The end. There's no fancy negotiations. There are no skills involved in that. You fill out paperwork for them. The information you provide, which is homes on the market, they can get on Zillow, Realtor.com, and a bunch of other sites on the web. Now, there is nothing from their perspective that you bring to the table in most cases. Yes, you have expertise. Yes, you can guide them with the best mortgage and what to do about inspections. You have a lot of knowledge and skill. They don't give a shit. They want the perfect house. And whoever can get them to them, and very often in their mind, it's the listing agent who has direct access to the seller, that's the one who to go with. There's very little loyalty. And again, it has nothing to do with your skill or your personality or your desire to serve. It is the buyer's perspective because they're on the market not to find the agent, but to find the best house. And whoever's going to get it to them is the one who they will choose to represent them. The end. So don't kid yourself. Don't tell yourself these stories how valuable to our buyers. You're not. Your best service is to serve sellers, to find good listings. Those will naturally attract good buyers. Your sellers will become buyers. You will double end transactions. You will be able to pick and choose good, motivated, qualified sellers who do need your and want your help. But there are not that many out there. especially not in this market. So don't lose focus on listings. Get listings. You've got to master getting good listings. You cannot be jack of all trades. You cannot do 15 different things. Master 4 core lead generation funnels. And if I were to start all over again, if I were to do it all over again, I would start working expireds for sell by owners, my referral base, follow up with existing leads like a mofo, go really heavy on that, and own my neighborhood. That's it. You don't need to do anything more than that. And I would spend very little time and effort with buyers. Now, what can you do in a specific case like that? I would reach out with a very honest thing. Hey, look, I know life changes, things change, plans change. Should I keep in touch? Is there anything I can do? Here is the objective, and this is a skill, and we're going to work on this during our confidence bootcamp. Your job, and Jason, you're very good at it. You're a very good communicator. Your job is to set up circumstances, to set up conditions, to set up relationship between you and your prospects where they feel safe to tell you the truth. This is very important. You need to set up circumstances and conditions where there is enough authentic truth, conversation, communication going back and forth, where they can tell you the truth. You need to be prepared to hear it, and you need to be okay with it. And you need to not react, but respond. And that's not easy. It's not easy to hear, we don't really need you, or we changed our mind, or we found another property, or whatever. Or they may tell you, our finances have changed. What we had thought would be possible to buy the house right now doesn't look that way. There are indications I may lose a job, or there are whatever, health, life, family. There's all kinds of factors that can turn on them. What you need to do is, by being open, honest communicator with them, not being attached, not being needy, not being desperate to get that commission and get that deal and sell them something, but find the best solution for them. You will open the channel of very authentic, real communication. And you know what? I would rather hear the truth where they tell me, we're not going to buy for a year. Thank you so much for your help, but right now, the way things are in our life, we just have to put it on hold. Perfect. I know where I am. No pressure, no need. I'll tell you what, I'll keep in touch with you every few months, just ping you, let you know what's going on. You never know. Sometimes things change. Maybe you win the lottery, who knows? I'm here for you. That's it, and I can move on. I still nurture the relationship. I would update the original person who had referred me, says, look, something has changed. They're not ready. They're not going to be buying for a while, but I'll be keeping in touch. I very much appreciate the referral. Now you served your prospect. Now you served your friend or client who referred you, and now you can finally focus on where the money is. That's what I would do. And it's not that hard. And I tell you something, once you master this, and it really is just a matter of detaching, not being emotionally attached, not being needy, and then having the verbal communication skills, or texting, but it's hard over text, it's much easier over the phone, to just listen and be kind and compassionate enough to understand that people deal with all kinds of shit in their life. That's your role, the guide, the counselor, not a needy, desperate, pushy salesperson. We're going to work on that. The bootcamp will be really good about it. Speaking of which, if you guys want, I'll do something cool. It's going to drive my staff crazy, but Roseanne, Jane, all of you guys, forgive me. There will be 4 videos that we're going to release as a pre-launch to the bootcamp. They're all, each is about 15 minutes with tons of good lessons. The first one is on building confidence, setting up patterns, and avoiding rejection. It's really good. Second one will be asking the right questions, having these kind of conversations. Third one will be on objections, and fourth one will be mastering confidence. If you want to have a sneak peek before everybody else on these videos, it's free. It's a great class. I recorded it here for you. Post an email below here in the comments, and we'll hook you up. You will be able to see them. I think you will appreciate it. I think you will like it. Okay? So just post in an email. Give me your email. We'll put you on it, so you'll be able to see all 4. First one will be released this week. Second one next week, but you'll get a little free taste. Cool?